Alright, what's going on everybody? So this is going to be my review or overview of the PS4 3.0 update. Now usually I don't do videos on these, but I think this one has some features, some new features that are actually worthy of being talked about. So I'm not going to go over everything in the video, but just going to mention most of them. So first of all, online storage to the cloud has been increased from 1 gig to 10 gigs. So that's for your saved data that you save to the cloud. Now we have 10 gigs instead of 1. And also regarding saving your data to the cloud, you can actually select now what games you want to back up. Before you couldn't do this. Now you can just go to application save data management, go to auto upload and select which games you want to be saved automatically to the cloud, which is a pretty cool feature because otherwise it saves there automatically, and then if you don't want it in the cloud you would have to delete it. Okay, besides that, you can now live stream to YouTube. I believe I have to open a game first before I actually can go to the share function and then upload to YouTube. So I'm just opening this real quick. Let me hit the see if I can hit the share button, and yeah, just go to broadcast gameplay, and yeah, now you can stream straight to YouTube from the PlayStation 4. So what I actually intend to do with this is try to live stream from the PlayStation 4 to YouTube using the PlayStation built-in function, and also live stream to Twitch using my third-party applications from my PC. So live stream the same game from YouTube, from my computer to Twitch, and then from the PlayStation to YouTube, same game. So, I'm going to see if it works out. I'm not sure how smooth it's going to be. I don't know if it's going to be laggy because I'm live streaming from 2 sources, but it's what I intend to try out. They also stated that you can now upload video clips, 10-second video clips, I believe, to YouTube. Well, obviously to YouTube, but also to Twitter now. So it's Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, and Dailymotion. I didn't even know if you could do that to Dailymotion before. I don't know if Dailymotion is a new feature, but I don't really use these, share functions all that often. Sometimes I share things to Twitter, but I hardly ever, live stream from the PlayStation 4. But, for the double capability that I mentioned, it's something that I'm going to try out. So other smaller things they've added, let's go to messages. Now there is, for anybody who cares a little bit, there are now stickers. So you have these little kind of PlayStation sticker almost emojis. Okay, I didn't even actually mean to send that. I was just gonna, post it in there so people could say it. So now there's these little PlayStation emoji stickers for anybody who cares about that. And yeah, just to getting to the main things that impressed me, events. Usually as gamers, we have to kind of just remember when things are happening, remember when things are coming out kind of in our mind, or if you write them down maybe. Now this is pretty much like a calendar. There's things recommended to you. This is everything that's going on, certain games. Like right now for me, I have the Hardware Rivals beta scheduled as my events, and because that's the car combat game I'm actually interested in. Now when you go here, there's 3 different ones here. I don't know why. They're there for 3 different days. I don't know if it's that the beta is only 3 different days, possibly, I don't know. But when you add it, you can register, and it'll actually give you the option to auto join at start time. So your PlayStation will apparently just literally join the game as soon as it's live if you select that. But I'm not going to. I'm just going to select OK, and you can also share it. So hopefully okay, you can share it to YouTube or Twitter. I just shared it to Twitter, so that's pretty cool. And, they do it for other events too and everything like that. I think this is their way of also holding, like, updating people about competitions. It gives you all the, info here and everything like that. So I think events is pretty cool. The main thing that I am impressed by is the communities and groups. So they've added groups. You can create your own favorite group here. Groups are more for if, let's say, you have your, your little squad that you mainly play multiplayer games with. For example, your constant people, friends that you play most games with. That's what your, your group is for, and you can add your friends. Communities are more for obviously a larger community group of people that don't necessarily even have to be on your friends list. I think in groups, people that are in your group, for you to add them to your group, I believe they actually have to be on your friends list. I believe so. Yeah, or maybe they might not have to be on your friends list to join either one. I know definitely for communities they don't have to be on your friends list to join your community. But for communities, you can set if you want anyone to be able to join, or only by request. You can name the community. I'm just gonna name it anything right now, just so y'all can see. I'm sure most of y'all have checked this out already anyway. And you can dedicate it to one, focus it on one game. That doesn't mean everybody in the community has to play that game, of course, but that's the whole focus around it. It's almost like having one of those clan pages where you can, that's the focus, and you can update everybody in the community. So you can select your community page, your community image, and your background, and this is going to tap into like your screenshots that you've played, that you've captured throughout any game. And I don't really take much screenshots, but now that I know that, now that I know this, it makes me wish I have taken better screenshots of the game I played, because I could use it for a community image or background. So now when I play games, I'm actually going to be considering taking better snapshots. But we can skip this for right now. Just go to next, select the time zone, language, the description of your community. I think I could just skip past this. And this is where you invite people. You can see the game sessions people are in. You can start one and invite some friends. Community wall. You can post a message, whatever you want. I believe this is only for the owner. He can post a message of the day, post some updates or whatever you want people in the community to know. And people in the community, the members, they can write whatever they hear. So it's kind of like a forum. They can post some pictures, share things. So it's definitely like a forum, and the members are listed right here. And yeah, you can invite people, create a party for community members, manage. So all the things you did in the initial setup, there's a block list and a member request, of course. Got to have that. And all the things you did in the initial request, you can come back and edit that. So yeah, that's pretty much the summary of the 3.0 update. Like I said, I'm definitely excited because that's what I wanted. I wanted a little bit more organization. I wanted to have a little group in which I, could separate a group of friends that play Metal Gear Online, for example, and then a group that mainly was dedicated to playing Uncharted or Community, or just a group of that. So that's definitely what I think a lot of people have been wanting for a while. I'm gonna go ahead and delete this. So yeah, that's pretty much a summary of the 3.0 update. Pretty good. Still some things, of course, we want, but this is a pretty good update. So let me know what y'all think about it.